All right, I'm going to follow this trend. Cold shot. I just set this up. Let's see here. I gotta scooch it back. Excuse me. Got my 15-yard markers shoved into the hedge. Very sophisticated. I'm sitting here on my bench. 15 yards away stands my 8-inch circle spray painted with orange into my hay bale. And you may or may not be getting tired of seeing this bow. I'm not going to call it garbage wood anymore. I've been shooting this thing a couple hours a day, and it's not taking on any more set, and it's a wonderful little 30-pound bow at 22 inches. Before I take my cold shot, talking myself out of it, you're going to look stupid. I'm going to show you what it is no matter what. I might get a flyer, who knows. But between 30 and 32 pounds, depends, pull it back an inch or two more, at 22 inches. It's already a good bow. I mean, I've been just target shooting the heck out of this thing every single day, and it's not showing signs of coming apart. It's good wood for a 30-pound bow. Good design, too. Maybe someday I'll try to get a white cedar bow up to 40 pounds. But it's like 22 inches. It's a 64-inch knock-to-knock bow. It should be getting more than that in draw length. Well, it could. Figure this. If I maximize the equality of the bend from stem to stern, pulling it back to 32 inches and getting more bend out here. See, it's not bending much through here. I can get more of a draw length and get the same draw weight. Yeah, which would be cool. What does that mean? I've got a longer draw length. Well, there is a direct correlation between draw length and cast. I'll have faster arrows exiting this bow if I can get 2 more inches of draw length without increasing the draw weight. Think about that. This is I've been calling this Maestro. And why do I call this bow Maestro? It's like, it's a great teacher. With a lot of woods, osage, hickory, elm, maple, yew, all the bow woods, you don't have to be as critical with perfecting the bend. And it gets beyond just, I'm going to measure the bend through here, 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 here. It adds a little complexity because the limbs are a little thinner as you go outboard. Well, and then it gets thick again. It's just the nature of this design. But as you thin the limbs, you can get a tighter bend and still have the same amount of compression working on the bow. I mean, I have to be very clear on this one. The same amount of movement. The thicker it is, farther from the neutral plane for given bends, you have more movement because it's thicker. See, so actually this would become kind of an elliptical tiller, where in the thickest portion of the bend, you'd have less bend to have the same movement and compression as you would in a thinner part. So I need to analyze this thing, and I'm not getting damage and compression from the belly. I've got the original stuff, before I retillered it, but it's not gaining anymore. It's not gaining string follow, and I've shot this thing hundreds of times. It's still a good bow. Anyway, let's see here. 15 yards. Before I continue on, I have been busy. I've got 6 staves in osage that I've worked down to a growth ring. And so, yeah, I've been doing bows. I did work down to a growth ring in a short black locust bow yesterday, and let me tell you, you would think that working down to a growth ring in osage it's witchcraft, it's mystifying, I can't do it. it's actually pretty easy. It is actually pretty easy. You have to put some time in, but compared to black locust, where there's less of a difference in grinding away the different layers of wood, you know, early growth and late growth, or whatever you want to say. Osage is a walk in the park. Black locust is harder. Yeah, I've talked long enough. I need to catch up on my comments. I mean, I've been just busy. I'm coming back from work when I'm working, running, doing well, doing well. Gonna go for a 3-mile run today, and sitting out here on my shaving horse in this beautiful weather, just working on bows, working on bows, working on bows, working on bows. And Crab the Caveman, I've been watching your videos, and you are an enabler. I've got this Osage longbow that I've roughed out 10, 15 years from prehistoric periods of time. I'm going to do that, Crabster. Thank you. Okay, I can't even see where it's dark in the garage. Let's see how close I was to my 8-inch circle. It's the John Cam. Remember that Jolly Green Giant thing? Anyway, I'd say that's pretty good. It's not dead center, but for 15 yards of cold shot sitting, you know, it's within my fingertip to fingertip is 9 inches, so it's like a 9-inch circle. I'll take that. That is my white cedar bow. Thank you for watching. And I am going to catch up on my messages today. I've got so many comments. Oh my gosh. And I've been just like 90 miles an hour making bows, practicing my bows, this, that, the other thing, whatnot, and etc. And that bow is actually good out 20 yards. I got a 20-yard marker too, and I'm consistently getting within my rings there. Well, thank y'all.